Coronation Street spoilers. Alison King explains devastating Carla story. Carla's mental health deteriorates next week. Star Alison King has explained why Carla Connor goes missing next week. The actress's popular character goes AWOL after facing a bitter backlash over and various residents of the street are currently blaming Carla, as she knew that Underworld's roof was dodgy and failed to get it fixed properly. If this wasn't bad enough, next week's episodes also see, which have a worrying effect on her mental health. Speaking about the upcoming scenes, Alison revealed
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.